All right, we're live. We should be anyway. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the chat. Hopefully you guys can hear me, see me good. Let me know when you start getting in here, if you can see me good, or does it look like complete crap? What's up? Let me go into the chat myself. Pause it. Okay. I'm going to, this is too much in here. I'm going to put links in here so you guys can pre-order if you want. Make it a little bit easier. And I'll also maybe take, those, you have to you might have to copy and paste those links. It looks like you're pink. Yeah, I just have my hue lights. I can change the color of them. If it bothers you guys, let me know. What's up, Perspective Tech? Looks like Miss Tech Boss. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well tonight. Let me know what you guys ordered tonight. I'll tell you my story while you guys are starting to send me some information. So I ended up, I knew the pre-order went live because I was watching it, and I went into Samsung.com, and then I went into pre-ordering the phone and said I was going to get $225 credit. I went through all that stuff. Problem was, I actually ordered everything, and it ended up charging me for all of even the free gifts I was supposed to get. It charged me for everything full price. So I ended up, I still have that pre-order going just in case, but then I reordered it again, and that second time I only got a $200 credit, but it did give me the credits for the free items. So I'll probably cancel the first order and then keep the second one. It's only $25 difference. I can live with that. But then I also still have, potentially, if it goes through, the reservation email, which I still haven't received. I don't think a lot of you guys have received either. I ended up getting, Miss Tech Boss, I ended up getting the 512 black unlocked. That's the one I ended up getting. What did you guys get? What did you get? I pre-ordered the Galaxy Ultra. Whoop, can't wait. One of Boots. Which one did you get? Your review says just ordered Ultra 128, no gifts with Sprint. Weird. I couldn't buy it on BCUS. It's interesting. BCUSA. What was the issue you were having? If any of you guys also want to talk on the phone, I can. Let me make sure this is charged up. It should be. Yeah, I'm gonna boot up this phone. I'll put you guys on speakerphone. A little ghetto, but at least it's something. We can talk live. So if you have a phone number, so what you can do is, you guys, I'll put my phone number in here. If you guys want to be on the show, there you go. Text that phone number that is put in the chat if you want to be on my show, and I will give you guys a call. You don't have to put your number in the chat. Just text that number that I put there, and again, we can talk. I'll put it on speakerphone, and you can be live on the show with me. And just booting this phone up. What else are you guys saying? You are saying, Paul Aranda, hi Greg, I pre-ordered the S20, waiting to Sprint for my wife on the Sprint app. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I haven't even checked the carriers. Do the carriers have it up for pre-order already? Will you be able to pre-order and send me the device in India? Of course, Sinead, I think that's how you say it. Not even showing available on Verizon for me. Tyler, you can always order it through Best Buy. I put the link in the chat, or you can go to my video that I released just a little bit ago and see it there as well. Hey Google, office lights blue. Is that a little bit better? The blue? Are you digging the blue or the pink? Let me know. I kind of like the pink better. Let me know what you guys. What's up, Technically T? Yeah, it was smooth for me too a little bit, but it got a little bit. I didn't. My pre-order gifts didn't go through the first time for some reason. In terms of getting them for free. HyperArt pre-ordered the S20 with only 100 in credit after trade-in. That's not good. So HyperArt, did you just get the regular S20 or like the Ultra? I guess let's do this. No, Mac Robinson, it only comes in black. The S20 Ultra 512 only comes in black. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe they were just trying to save costs internally to do that. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see if anybody texted me yet to be on the show. If you want to be on the show, wait, 3 new messages. I think I got some messages here. Don't need to do that. Okay. So if you guys want to be on the show, again, 619-721-3699. Shoot me a text, and I'll give you a call. Put your name if you do text me, so I know who I'm talking to. What's the color everyone got? What's the size? What is just everything? Tell me everything that you guys got. What free gifts did you guys get as well? Let's see if we can see some commonalities and everything. I chose the Galaxy Bud Pluses in blue, and the charger is a wireless charger. It lets you charge a phone and a watch at the same time. So that's what I chose. I was going to choose the battery, the 25-watt battery, but I was like, I don't know. Kind of lame. So I didn't do that. Sendai, I'm not going to send you the phone for free. I was joking. Did anyone have any issues on the Samsung website? BC USA, the only issue I had was that I had the first time I pre-ordered, my free gifts credit didn't go through. So I ended up canceling the gifts, and I just have the phone, but I'll cancel that order completely. And then I reordered a second time. Trade-in York S20 Ultra Cosmic Gray. All right, great. So you got the one. He must have got the 128 because it only comes in that 45-watt charger and a leather case. Very, very nice. Trade-in. Did you get the unlocked, or did you get a carrier version? If it is a carrier version, which carrier version? Roy Robertson. I got 512 black from Samsung. T-Mobile. Gifts were rugged case, blue earbuds, and a smart light for $200 exactly. That's nice. That's not a bad deal right there to get all that stuff. Especially the smart lights are really cool to get. I'm tired of punch holes and notches. Jay Rivera, come on, dude. You're gonna be getting that for a while probably. Or do you guys want this light on too? Let me turn that light's intense. Let me turn it down a little bit. I have to do it on my computer. Turn it down a little bit so it's not too crazy. Is that better? Hey Google, office lights magenta. Ooh. I kind of want that lighter. Remind me later. This is still kind of bright. There's a little bit of light on me. Technically T said he ordered the Ultra 5 Gray 128. Also ordered the Samsung Galaxy Watch, unlocked, of course. Yeah, you got to go unlocked. If you don't go unlocked, you don't have to go unlocked, but unlocked is cool because you don't get any of that bloatware, and it's the way Samsung intended it, which I love. It seems like people are having issues on there. That's interesting. Yobi Kobe, anyone having issues won't let me go through. Yobi Kobe, you're not the only person having issues. Someone else had issues as well. If you go up in the chat, you can see BC USA is. If you pre-order now, when will you receive the phone? So if you pre-order now, BC USA should receive the phone around March 6th. Mine says it's going to ship March 4th, but it says that it'll ship out March 4th. But sometimes the phone ships out a little bit earlier, and sometimes, depending upon how close you are to where they ship it from. For instance, if they ship it I live in California. If they ship it from California, and it says it's going to arrive on the 6th, this is still a good chance I'll get it on the 5th. So you could get overnight shipping for free. It just depends, I guess, where they ship it from. All right, let me go back in the chat up here a little bit. One Boots traded in his iPhone 11 Pro Max for the Ultra. Whoa, that's a big trade-in. I know technically T's loving his iPhone 11 Pro, so I don't think he would have traded in. But yeah, Boots traded in his 11 Pro Max. Interesting. B Posey waiting for the Note 10 Plus. I don't know what you mean by that. Note 10 Plus is already out. Or did you order it and you're waiting for it? Stay Me 7. It's first time in 5 years. I didn't pre-order. I'm waiting for the Fold 2. Dude, I know. The Fold 2 is going to be a beast. 7.7-inch display. Snapdragon 865. Trying to think what other specs. It has the same camera as the S20 Ultra. It will have... What was the other crazy thing? I'm drawing blanks on it completely right now. Oh, the cutouts for the cameras, instead of having to be on the screen, it's going to be under the screen, hidden. It seems like a very cool device. HyperArt, regular, you got the regular S20, 128 black. Interesting. I think we're one of the only people. Seems like most people, at least in this chat, are getting the Ultra version and instead of the Plus or the regular S20. Why'd you get the regular S20? Just because you wanted a smaller phone? B Posey meant the Note 20 Plus. That's not a big... Obviously, the Note 20 Plus would be a slightly better phone than the S10. S20 Ultra, but probably not by a ton. What's up, Mac? Miss Tech Boss got the 128 gray T-Mobile Buds Plus and charger. So you basically got the same thing I got pretty much. Shawnee Williams, my Google is trying to change my lights to magenta. Sorry, dude. BC, if you pre-order now, when you already answered that. I saw a 5G question. What was that? How's 5G in your area worth it? Jay Rivera is asking 5G. I personally haven't had a phone that has had 5G, so I can't say if it's good or not. I know it is in San Diego. I live in actually a city called Chula Vista, which is very close to San Diego, so I'm not sure exactly if there's 5G even here. Youssef Musa, when will phones get cheaper? It seems like they keep getting more expensive. They're not. Because at this point, what I think is going to happen is phones are going to change technologically wise, meaning you're going to get more folding devices like this phone. This is $1,400. I'm probably going to end up returning this, I ain't going to lie. It's like I use this. It's a cool phone, the Flip Galaxy Z Flip, but then I go back to my Galaxy Note phone, which I don't even know. Oh, it's right here. My Galaxy Note phone. And the screens feel so much bigger. I like this phone and more normal, whatever. Did anyone else pay the $14 for fax shipping? I wouldn't, Mac, because I think that's a ripoff. I don't think you'll get the phone any faster, to be honest with you. Mac Robinson, Roy Robinson. Got the T-Mobile. I got the T-Mobile so I could still get Wi-Fi calling, but will unlock it. Very cool. Emily's saying I pre-ordered the Ultra 128 in gray. Gray's I would have gotten gray as well if they had it in 512. Sendai still asking. Sendai, I know it's only the LTE version in India, I believe. If you can get it shipped from another country, then yeah, you could get the 5G version. I don't know if it's going to be compatible with the 5G in India, though. Kevin says, would you trade in an 11 Pro Max for the Galaxy S20? Kevin, I would. And Kevin, if you want to be on the show, that's a great question to talk about, because then I can go back and forth with you. Kevin, give me a text, 619-721-3699. Send me a text, and I'll call you back. We can do a call, and that's a cool call for the show. So give me a text, Kevin. But to answer your question, if you don't want to be on the show, I would, because I personally like Android better than iPhone, just using it in day-to-day basis. So I'm going to say yes, do it. But you could probably sell your 11 Pro Max for more than the trade-in value. So I would check on Swappa to see what the selling value is on the Swappa first before you just trade it into Samsung. BC USA. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I love Santee. I go to Santee. Actually, you know what? I do go to Santee quite a bit. We go to this place. It's a teppanyaki place called I can't think. It's a Japanese restaurant. If you can think of the names, let me know. It's teppanyaki, though. It's right next to a donut place and CVS. It's awesome. We go there a lot. Hey, Josh, what's on? Josh, which one did you get, bro? Good to see you in the chat. Malik, S20 Ultra, what super slow motion? Please, please, please. Super slow motion is going to be like, unless they change it. Oh, no, it's 960 frames per second. That's what super slow motion is. Just ordered mine with Sprint Alien. Oh, wait. Okay. Actually, Frank wants to be on the show. Frank, I'm going to give you a call. Let's see how this works out. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully I can hear you. Okay. See how Frank does. Is he going to answer?
Wow.
Frank.
I thought it was Greg.
Is this Frank?
Yes, it's me.
All right. Hey, so every guy, I have Frank on. Oh shoot, I have Frank on the phone. Let me know if you can hear him. So Frank, what's your question?
Okay, the question is, most of the people have, when you order with Samsung, they get the gift, so $200, all Best Buy. Any other don't have any gift. Sprint doesn't have any gifts at all. At least on the website, it doesn't say anything, which is weird, because every year they do.
Yeah. So I would guess So I'll give you two answers. So one, I would guess if there's going to be any free gifts, if you get it through the carrier, you'll probably get it at a later time. I would guess. But the other end of that is you don't need to necessarily order it through the carrier. You could order it through Samsung still and get the carrier version. That would be the other thing you could do.
Well, what I do is I do the Samsung Forever. So every year I trade my phone. I just keep paying in the lease. So it's $58. I don't have to pay any phone. It's easy to trade it every single year. So that's what I do through the spring. But
Okay.
it's weird that this year they didn't do anything. At least the website
Yeah,
doesn't say anything.
that is kind of weird. But like I said, sometimes they do it after the fact. Like I remember in the past, they'll be like, "Oh, don't forget you get your free gift." So sometimes they do it on a separate website after you get your phone. And maybe they're doing the same thing this year. I haven't heard anything about it from directly from the carriers. So we might have to wait, either a couple days or even after you guys get the phone to find out.
Oh, okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, $200. $200 is a good deal if you can buy anything from Samsung.
Yeah, it is. Like I got the blue Galaxy Bud Pluses for free and a wireless charger that charges my phone and my Galaxy Watch. So yeah, it's awesome. And I already have Galaxy Buds, but why not get a second pair for free, right?
Yeah, right now. Anyway, thank you for all the info you give us every day to us.
Thanks, man.
Because I follow you. I'm the guy who talked to you 2 years ago in CES with a small YouTube channel.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. I appreciate you for reaching out back then and now as well, man.
Thank you, man. Right. And thank you for all the help you give us.
Of course.
We appreciate you.
All right, later, brother.
Thank you.
All right, that was Frank. So I think I have another call, but before I go to the next call, we got Patrick. I'm gonna call you in a minute, but just let me run through some of the questions in here. So B Posey, Greg, do you think that at Note 20 Ultra will break the $2,000 mark? No, I don't. I think it'll be between $1,200 and $1,500 if I had to guess. Craig Mack, yes, having problems on Samsung. It says selecting the payment option will remove AT&T offers. Then it says your Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G trade and will decrease from $700 to $440. That might be, Craig, because those trade-in offers are for the unlocked version. That's what I would have to guess. Not sure. Sean, I ordered the S20 Ultra 120 unlocked, but my free gifts for $225 was screwed up, so I'm on chat with Sean. Same thing happened to me, dude. The first time I ordered, was not showing the free gifts. I still have that order, but then I reordered again. I got $200 instead of $225. Whatever, I'll live with it. Tim C ordered the S20 Ultra 512 with buds and a charger. Apple's going to have a hard time selling their iPhone 12 this year. Coronavirus. I've heard that. Alex Aquino. I think you're Filipino. Where are you, Alex Aquino? I lost it. Oh, here you go. Pre-ordered with T-Mobile already. Snapple Joe. I love Snapple. Diet Snapple I like. S20 series should have been 10 gigs of RAM with 45 megapixel and the price range $750. Yeah, I guess they could have done that. Emily got a super deal. $700 trading value and a DOE discount. I saved almost $1,000. That's amazing, Emily. Brandon, does the Sprint pre-order come with the Samsung credit? So I'm going to say no because Frank just called in and said it didn't. So it doesn't seem like it does unless after the fact it does show that. Let me see if there's any other questions. Terrell, yeah, with foldable displays, it's going to be very interesting to see the S Pen on the Galaxy Fold 2. That's the other thing. Galaxy Fold 2, besides having all those amazing specs, is supposed to have an S Pen with it as well. Roland Hernandez, 512, available in gray. No, only available in black. Again, it's probably a cost-saving measure for Samsung why they did that. Paul, glad to hear your order went through. What charger is Tim C talking about? I got the new buds with the wallet cover. I don't know. Tim's going to answer that in there. 4K 60 with video. Why does this phone not have it? Snapdragon has to support it. Doesn't it have it? I don't even know. I haven't looked at the spec rundown on it for it. Why are no 512 is available on AT&T? I didn't notice that. That's interesting that AT&T doesn't cover the 512. Get the I see some people asking, Albert, I'm right with you. 512, 16 gigabytes RAM. Go big or go home. Totally right. That's why I did it. What I was, yeah, if you get the credits, Angel, the 235, you get that right away. You should be able to read it right during your pre-order. And the reservation emails don't seem to have gone out for some reason. Not sure why. So I'm going to call Patrick here. Let's give Patrick a call. Good old Patrick. Let's see how Patrick's doing.
Hello?
Patrick, it's Greg. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, good.
I'm doing all right, man. I just wanted to answer the other guy's question, the guy that was just on. Well, I just ordered the 128 because I ordered me a 1 terabyte micro SD, so that's why I just got the 128, the Ultra.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, I did it through the carrier, but from what I'm seeing is it gave me credit when I went to the Samsung shop, and you're able to order, and I ordered the headphones. So it has me doing it separately. So what I did is I ordered the Ultra, and now I went over, because I did it last year, and you go over to Samsung shop app, and then you just put I guess you put your phone number, and then you put all the information in, and then it's ready to go. But I still got $50 worth of credit.
Wait,
so I think I'm gonna use that.
So let me ask. So you said you ordered it through Sprint.com, and then after your order was completed on your phone, or I guess on your phone, you went to the shop Samsung app, and where did you get your? Oh, you hit like the menu button in the top left, and then you went into like, what is it called, gifts or something?
Yeah, it shows if you go into the shop and it shows you the gifts and stuff, like it shows all the gifts and stuff that because they showed it before, and when I did it last year too, it showed it. So
but you did.
I was waiting
You did it. Sorry to cut you off. You did it after you got your phone, though. You didn't do it before your phone.
After
Okay.
your phone, I was.
Okay, so let me explain it. So if people do it, so what he's saying, and that's what I remember too. That makes sense. Is that Patrick's saying that dependent upon if you buy it directly through the carrier, that you wait till you get your Galaxy S20 phone. When you get your Galaxy S20 phone, download the Shop Samsung app, log into that Shop Samsung app with your Samsung account. In the top left, there's a menu button, and then there's a button that says like gifts or something. And then at that point, it will recognize the IMEI number from your phone, and you should be able to get the free gifts at that point.
Exactly, because like I said, once I ordered it, whatever, you now I think of course it's not right away. You have to wait till the phone ships, and then you can get it that way.
Right.
So I mean, I'm just going to go. I'm doing it that way because I don't. To me, I just doing what I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Do it a different way.
No, that makes total sense. That makes sense because I should have thought of that, and I'm glad you called in and said that. But beside that, what you might have already told me, and it glossed over my. I think you told me you got the 128, and then you did you buy a 1 terabyte, or you have the 1 terabyte card already?
I have a 1 terabyte card already, but I think I haven't used much. I only used 2 gigabytes of it, and I'm wondering.
Wow.
And I think it's good. I'm assuming it's going to be good for the other phone. I mean, I don't think nothing's compromised. I think it's pretty decent.
I think that the only thing that might hinder the use of it is my guess, and I haven't heard anybody say this, is that maybe you won't be able to record 8K video on it. That's the only thing I can think of, just because 8K video is so hardware intensive. That's the only. But I mean, honestly, are you going to record an 8K video maybe once or twice, and that's probably it? I doubt you're going to leave it on that.
Honestly, I'm just going to be like doing it for kids. I'm not going to be like uploading an 8K video I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it will compress the video if I try to. They'll compress the video if I try to upload it to any like Facebook or anything. So I'm just for kicks and giggles to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
I've never really seen 8K on a phone.
So what you got the Ultra version?
Yeah, I have. It was hard because I was really bummed out we didn't get any other colors, and I was thinking like, okay, if I get the gray, that'd be cool. But
I wanted the black just because I guess it looks more sleeker with the camera hump. Because I'm not too much of a fan of the hump, but it looks better with the black in my opinion.
Yeah. No, the thing is, when I tried out that phone, that hump is huge. You guys are going to be, if you maybe you've tried it at Best Buy already, but that hump is huge. It's one of the. I wish it wasn't so large, but it is large. But
I mean,
but to finish up, Patrick, because I have other people that want to be on the show. But what is what's you go? So just what accessories? If you do get the $200 gift back, when you get the phone, what gifts will you choose?
Well, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with a pair of buds probably. I've got 2 pair of buds already. That's the crazy part. So I'm gonna have 3. But there's nothing wrong with having 3.
Do you have the Bud Pluses?
Well, this is what I got. I'll make it quick. I got a pair of buds, and then someone had sent me another pair of buds for Christmas. So now I have 2 pair of Galaxy Buds, a white one, and I guess someone sent me a silver pair.
Okay.
Which I didn't even know they had a silver pair.
Yeah.
And so I just figured, let me see what these Plus sound like, and then I think the other gift I want to get is probably like the 45 watt charger because I never had a 45 watt charger. So I'm just going to be able to get the 45 watt charger and the Buds Plus.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in, bro. Thanks for the information as well.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Thanks, man. All right, that was Patrick. So if you guys want to be on the show, like a call-in, I'll put the text me if you want to be on the show. That's the phone number to text. Couple of shout-outs here, dude. I just saw some people sending in some super chat. That's why the thing in there. So Randy Shaw, I love your content. Keep up the work. $9.99, bro. That's amazing. Seriously, thank you so much. I love seeing that. It's awesome. Doing this stuff and getting these little tip things are awesome. So thanks so much. It's gonna buy me some Coke Zero, some Mountain Dew Zero. I love that. Those are my favorite drinks right now. So thanks so much, bro. I appreciate it. And Randy, if you want to be on the show, shoot me a text. I'll give you a call. Also, Miss Tech Boss, giving out the you can't see me right now. $5, make you holla. Thanks so much, Miss Tech Boss. And I appreciate that. Goes a long way there. Thank you. Emily saying, I noticed the confirmation, the shipping and billing address are in reverse. Will there be a problem with the order? I called Samsung, but sales is closed. I noticed on the confirmation, the shipping and I don't think that will matter. Well, as long as it's getting shipped to the correct address, that's all you should be concerned with. The billing address shouldn't matter, at least. Hopefully it won't matter. Yaboli pre-ordered the S20 Ultra in gray with Galaxy Buds and the LED case. So it seems like the Buds, so far what I'm seeing from all you guys is that the S20 Ultra is the phone to buy, and also the Buds are one of the gifts that most people are choosing, and they would be for me, and I actually chose the Buds as well. What color Buds did you guys choose? I chose the blue ones because I already have the white ones right here. No, I'm not going to open those because they might connect to my phone. B Posey, would you trade in a Note 10 Plus for an S20 Ultra 5G? I'll be honest with you, yes, I would, because I did it tonight. You have 2 weeks anyway to decide if you want to do the trade-in or not. Like, you could always just pay the amount that they were going to give you for the trade-in, keep both phones, or you could return. If you're not impressed by the S20 Ultra, then send it back. They don't charge you a fee for returning the phone. Room Mesh Lance, why isn't there an S20 version for Verizon? I don't know. That's surprising to me that you can't get the regular S20 version. It's very surprising, actually, the regular S20. Verizon doesn't have any low-band 5G. Which is the only version of 5G that the normal S20 supports? Miss Tech Boss, I've already touched it, and it feels good. Ooh. Okay. Is 8K videos going to take a lot of memory on the 128? So yeah, the one of Boots, I actually put a video about this earlier today about, I have a couple of people that want to call in, but I'll answer Miss Tech real quick. So it takes, it's 600 megs every minute. So if you did a 5-minute video, that's 3 gigabytes. So it's tons. So I would recommend using an SD card. Okay. Jay Rivera giving $5. Can't see me. Thanks so much, bro. I remember everything Apple Pro when he did chats like this. A few years later, he blew upon YouTube, and you're on the way. Man, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't know if I'm about to blow, but I love doing this. It's better than working a 9-to-5 job, that's for sure. And I want to do more live stuff. You guys like this live stuff, let me know. I enjoy doing it. So I got a couple calls here. Would love to talk about what direction Samsung is going and if it's worth it going to use for them. Graph. Fine. Okay. I'm going to... Let me see. I'm not... 765, you're going to have to tell me your name because I don't remember. I see you live in Indiana. That's about it. Let's go. Let's get the call going. I'm hyped. Hey, it's Greg. Who's this?
Trent in York.
I'm sorry?
Trent in York.
Trent.
I'm in your...
Oh, Trent,
yeah.
You said, right?
Trading.
Sorry. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Nothing much.
So what would you want to... You wanted the... What phone did you get? Did you go order the phone tonight?
Yes, I got the Cosmic Gray S20 Ultra. And then I have one main question, and that was, do you think that, most people should wait off until next year and, Samsung further develops, graphene batteries and, their under-display camera technology and whatnot, or do you think the S20 is, enough to get people to go out and spend, $1,400 on a smartphone?
I mean, it depends on the person. If you're upgrading every year, then you're gonna get this phone and you'll get the next one next year if it has all of that technology. If you are a person that's on a budget and you want to wait for the best phone, I think even if you're a person that waits for the best phone, the person that waits for the best phone generally doesn't care about everything that's included with it, like all the technology, like, oh, I have to have the camera underneath the display and I have to have a different kind of a different battery with different tech, and it has to have whatever it has. Most people don't care about that stuff. So I think that answers your question. I personally upgrade every single year, multiple times a year, just because I like getting the new phones that Samsung puts out. But I think for most people, it's fine to get this one. I don't think they'll be disappointed if they get this and then Samsung comes out with something crazy next year. Why? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. Like I said, I ordered the S20 Ultra. I'm on the upgrade program, though. So, if they do end up developing those technologies, then I'll upgrade next year, just like you. But I don't know. I just don't know if their sales will reflect, what work they're putting in, if that makes sense. That's kind of confusing, but...
Yeah. Last question. What you might have said it in the chat, and maybe I said it too. I just don't remember. But what gifts did you choose?
Yeah, I chose the leather case, the 45-watt charger, and then I think, what was the other one? I got an extra USB-C to C cable, and then it was some smart home kit. I forget what it was.
How come? One last question. Why didn't you choose the Galaxy Bud Pluses? I'm curious.
That's a funny story. All right, so I have the normal Galaxy Bud from my S10 pre-order, and then the left one stopped working, so I made a warranty claim, and then when they sent me new ones, they sent me the Galaxy Bud Plus.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call.
Yep.
Have a good one, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Enjoying the new phone. All right. There we go. I got another call me 5. So if you guys want me to, if you do the calling, guys, just remember, if you could put your name, area code 539. I'm gonna call you in a minute. Hope one day to grow. Miss Tech Boss, yes. The key to and B Posey's kind of asked me to be a successful YouTuber. I don't know if you'd consider me successful. I mean, there's all levels of success, but to be a successful YouTuber, just put content out and don't put out videos on everything about tech. Just do Samsung, or just do Apple, or just do phones, or just do TVs. Just do one category, build your audience from that, and then grow from there. That would be and be consistent. That's my other piece. Jared says, do you think the S20 Ultra will drop price in a few months? I don't know yes, I do. Like 2 or 3 months, it'll probably drop $100 or $200. But what Samsung ends up doing is they might drop the price, but then they drop the value of the trade-in value. So it kind of offsets each other. So it doesn't really matter at that point. Does anyone know what the T-Mobile down payment is for the S20 Ultra? I don't know that question. FLV2 4T F flat, I guess his name. Will Samsung charge your bank now or close to release date? Flat. They won't. Samsung won't charge you till the phone ships. You should have $1 charge on your credit card at this point. I'm waiting for the Note 20 Ultra. I need my S Pen. I need it too. Okay, 539. I'm calling you. Not sure what your name is, so we'll find out. If you want to be on the show, I'll put it again in the chat. Text that number, give me your name, and we'll call.
Hello.
Hey, it's Greg. You're live on the air. What's your first name?
Oh, my first name is Ed.
Ed?
Yeah.
Ed, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Nigeria.
Oh wow. Okay. So what did you do the pre-order? Well, it's late. It's early. It's tomorrow already there, right? Well,
yeah. Well, I stay in the U.S. I live in the U.S.
Oh, you live in the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay. What state do you live in?
Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma. Okay. So which phone did you? What size? What color? What carrier? What did you pre-order?
Yeah, so I actually called you. I'm still thinking. I want to order. I want to get the S20 Ultra, but I don't have enough money for it. So I think I want to get the S20 Plus.
Yeah.
So am I really missing out?
No, I don't think. Honestly, I mean, I haven't. I spent I spent a very short time with the Ultra and the Plus phones, but with that said, the only difference is camera, and that's the front camera and the back camera. And at that point, is it a huge deal with do you love taking photos? Is that your main reason for getting a phone?
Yes, I love taking photos. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen if you follow any other YouTubers or people on Twitter, they've been posting photos of the S20 Ultra 5G photos, and man, those photos are crisp. They're very nice.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen too many photos of people themselves on the Plus version. So I can't say, oh, it looks amazing. I would assume there's going to be very minimal difference between all the phones when you take pictures of people, like close up. So it's tough to say though. I don't want you to be disappointed in it. What's the price difference between the Plus and the Ultra? Do you know offhand? I'm trying to think.
I think it was about $200.
$200? Yeah, that's a pretty good chunk of change difference. I mean, I don't know. Are you financing it or are you paying it outright?
Oh, I'm paying it outright. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you're financing it, then $200 over a year or two is not that big a difference. But if you're paying it outright, do you have? Well, I don't know. It's tough. I don't think you'll be disappointed with the Plus version, but I would say get the Ultra version just to be safe. If photos are really that important to you, you know that you're going to get the best camera with the Ultra, and at that point to come up with the additional $200, try to sell something. If you try to sell something on eBay or Swappa or on Craigslist or something, if you have something that you don't want or use anymore, I mean that's what I would do at that point. It's tough. I know where you're coming from because $200 is a lot.
Yeah.
If $200 is just too much for you to come up with, then like I said, get the Plus version. I think you'll be happy with that. But
okay, thank you so much.
yeah, no problem. Thanks for the call, man.
Yeah.
All right, later, brother.
Bye.
There we go. Good calls so far. I'm loving the calls, guys. Let me just take a swig of water because my throat's already going. Talking a lot. Sometimes I do my video so early in the morning, and my throat is gone by the time I do that. Let me here we go, a little chat in here. I'm actually surprised. The way it seems that most people are getting the Ultra version and that most people are getting the 128 instead of the 512, probably because of the $200 price difference is what I would have to guess. Kind of surprising. I thought people would want the best of everything, but whatever, not a big deal. You're just missing out really on, I guess, triple the storage and the extra RAM, which you probably don't need, to be honest with you, but I don't know. Zigzag Zip, what's your take on 5G? Is it worth getting a 5G? Samsung Hertz 5G really ain't all out. And yeah, it's not all out. It's probably not a big deal, to be honest with you. And if you think about what you do and everybody else does, LTE is completely fine. It's fast. You can download music and stream videos. Great. It's not a big deal. It's totally hyped up. With gaming and stuff like that, it's going to help out a lot. But I think 5G to be really, really amazing is probably another couple of years. 216, I will call you. I see you put your phone number in the chat. Let me see. JT, yes, I'm in San Diego. Yeah, Chula Vista, actually, JT. So I'm not sure where you are. Newcomb, nobody's gotten their reservation yet. At least I haven't gotten it. Let me just check my emails on my Galaxy phone. Yeah, just let me double check. Yeah, no, none for me just yet. Where did that 216 phone number call? No, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna call 216. Here we go. Where's my dialer? 216. Not gonna say the number out loud, even though you guys can see it. I'll probably delete that so you guys can't see in case you're looking at it. I'm gonna remove it. I removed it. Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, who's this? This is Greg.
What's going on, Greg?
Good, man. Where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland. Dude, did you hear that? Did you hear about your boy Baker Mayfield?
No.
Man.
Getting to all of that.
Crazy story about him. We won't go into it, but anyways, what phone did you pre-order? What color? What size? What carrier? All that. Let me know and the gifts.
I'm actually not getting the S line. I'm into the Note, but what I do is I basically go off of what they bring out for the S line and try to compare it to what the Note gonna be. And I'm hoping that they don't go with 3 lines of the Note. I hope they keep it like they got the 2, just a regular Note and the Note. Well, they probably want to call it the Ultra or whatever.
Yeah.
But hopefully everything's be the same as far as the trade-in value and the gifts and everything. And I'm hoping, like last year, because they gave us the $50 credit. I see this year they're doing a $30 credit for the S line. I hope they give us the $50 credit if we do the pre-order reserve.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that it comes like that. And I'm hoping that we get some better colors, because I got the Aura Glow Note 10 Plus right now. So I'm hoping that we get like a gold, a red, something different.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny because I was thinking back, because even the S10 phones, those weren't crazy colors, if I remember correctly. Like the Note 10, like the Note 10 was. Note 10 actually, I'm with you. I think the colors and the design is better on that. The one thing, so I would assume the Note 20 is going to have that same thing. It's going to have like amazing colors and all that. The only thing, I don't know about like red color. I mean, maybe, but if it is, I think if they do red, it's probably going to be like a color they release 5 months or something after they do the release of the phone. That's what I would think. So
right, like a special edition.
Yeah, something like that. So that's what I would have to guess. And then for like pre-order stuff, you're probably right. It'll probably be, I'm trying to think what they gave last year. I know you said the $50 extra, but was it $200?
They gave us the $50, the $200. I think the pre-order gift was almost the same, because last year I got the Silver Galaxy Buds, to match the Aura Glow.
Yep.
I had got the compact battery charger, and I had got the LED back cover case.
Okay.
And hopefully it be the same this year. And to be honest with you, I hope they give us a better selection on the gifts, because I almost got everything that you possibly could have. As far as the dual bank charger, the watch. I even have I got rid of the 360 camera. I had the camera. It's really almost everything that they got besides the expensive cases that I don't think is worth anything. But
did you look at the did you like go did you mock go through the the pre-order gifts today, because they're amazing. You can actually buy almost anything. I mean, it's like you got TVs,
that was one
computers.
Of the things I was going to ask you up in there. I was going to ask you what some of the gifts that they're offering up on the chat thing. I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it yourself without buying the phone. Like, just pretend you're gonna buy it. They're literally anything Samsung, TVs, computers, watches, anything, man. Batteries, phones, tablets, anything you want. Obviously, it's not going to be free if you buy a TV, because a TV is $1,000 and they're only giving you like $200. But yeah, you can literally buy anything. Anything.
I think it'd be sweet to use the $200 or the $250 off for the Galaxy Book S.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be curious to try that myself, but it's funny. Like, I don't know if it's powerful. Like, when I use a laptop, I don't generally use a laptop at home that much. I use a desktop computer, but when I go to these like Samsung events and stuff, or I go on vacation, I do bring my laptop. So I need something that can edit video. And sometimes those devices, like the S Book or whatever it's called again, you can't edit videos on it, or at least the videos I do on it. Yeah, so that's the only thing that turns me off about it.
Well, I think the direction that these phones is going in a minute, it's going to be like doing away with the computers, period. Desktop and PC, if you ask me. Oh,
for sure. Like, you can even iPad. I mean, you can do it with a Galaxy Tab, but the Apple has better app support. But yeah, even you could use an iPad Pro and do anything you want. You can edit videos. You can do whatever you want. So like, yeah, tablets right now even can pretty much do anything you want. So
I have a question. I see you did a little review on that Galaxy Fold 2. Do you think that's going to do away with the Note 20, or you think it's going to be that and the Note 20? Because I see that's coming out in July, I believe.
That's the thing, is that I think it comes out in July or August. I don't know, because that was if I talked about it before, and I've said it a bunch of times, is that there was a story last year that said Samsung was going to get rid of the Note line and merge it with the S line. But sometimes if you follow the rumors, like in the past, I remember they've talked about other stuff and it was kind of misconstrued, but then it ended up happening with something else. So I would not be surprised if they get rid of the Note line and they turn it into that Galaxy Fold line. Maybe, but the thing is, I would be kind of surprised at the same time, just because I know the Galaxy Fold 2, it's going to be a $2,000 phone again because of all the new technology they're throwing in it. So I would guess, if I had to put money down, I would guess the Note line will still exist at the end of this year. But now, come 2 or 3 years from now, I can see it going away and being replaced by the Galaxy Fold.
Right, because I think if they do away with the Note series and make it the Fold, I think the trade-in value will have to go up.
Way up. I mean, no one's going to pay, or at least most people aren't going to pay $2,000. I mean, it's even $1,500. You can get the S20 Ultra 512, and that's $1,599. I mean, you can get a nice trade-in value, but it's way too expensive. So.
I think the trade-in value is pretty good, because I see for the Note, with the Note 10 Plus getting the S20 Ultra, that's $700 in trade-in value. So you only coming out of the pocket $700, $800, well, $7 and some change with the taxes. So I think that'd be good, especially for this Note 20 that's going to come out. And another thing I noticed, me being a person that's part of T-Mobile, last year when I purchased the Note 9, I was going to do the trade-in. I was going to go through straight T-Mobile. And I see that when you go through carriers versus the unlock, you're actually cheating yourself. So when you get an unlock, you actually gaining more than you would going through a carrier.
Sometimes, yeah, something with pre-order stuff, and then also sometimes even the software. Like, I know they might have changed it, but I know in the past, Verizon, for instance, they disable like Samsung Pay and some other Samsung features as well. Just stuff like that as well. But yeah. But anyways, man, thanks for the call. I'm going to see if I take some other calls and go along there. So I appreciate your call, man.
Okay.
All right, brother. Talk soon. Thank you for the call. All right. So if you want to be on the show, shoot me a text. 619-721-3699. I'll put it in the chat. Amardeep Singh is in Malaysia. He pre-ordered the S20 Ultra 128, which comes with Galaxy Buds Plus and a wireless charging pad for free. Costs $11.90 USD. That's about what I paid for what I got, so that seems normal. Brian Hill didn't wait for the reservation even, so I'll have to call and see if I can get my additional $35 credit. Brian, let me know if they let you get that, because I did what you did as well. I didn't wait for my reservation. I was too worried. Robert Darwalk says, I'm with AT&T, considering moving to Verizon for the S20 Plus Ultra Gray. Network is better. I don't expect faster downloads on AT&T, where my signal is already weak on AT&T. Isn't going to be worth it. Okay. Mark C, Samsung members in the house. Mark C, what's up, man? Juan Flores, Chromium went for the big boy 512 first. Nice thing I have bought myself in years. I work hard, so F it. Chromium, it's all about you, man. Congrats. The Duke, new haircut, looks good, bro. My haircut actually doesn't look that good. I shaved it myself, so it's like all uneven. But you guys might, or probably will never see. B Posey, Samsung Night Stand Up. Bob Pusnick, hi Aussie. Bob, if you want. He's not talking to me. Oh, maybe he is. I'll just. All right, I guess he's telling us. So in Australia, you have to drop $19.99. Is that American dollars? Because if you do, that's a crazy amount of money. You can use that. Yeah, Mark C, you can use the $200 credit for anything. Anyone else on the Sprint Unlimited for $25? He's asking. Let's see if we have any calls waiting. So again, if you want to be on the phone call, shoot me a text. Get you on the call. Harry Nelson, where does Verizon disable Samsung Pay? I've had it on all my Note phones through Verizon. Samsung has been out. Just curious. Harry, I thought it was Samsung Pay. It's definitely one of the Samsung services. Maybe it's Samsung Cloud, where you can't back up your phone through Samsung. Maybe that was it. I can't remember, because I haven't been on Verizon in like 100 years. And then when I was on Verizon, I never had a Samsung phone, I don't think. I always had the iPhone when I was on there. HH456. Greggles, are you drunk today like at Z Flip event, or good today? I don't drink. I'll be honest with you, I've never been drunk in my life, and that's not a joke. I don't drink, and I never have been drunk in my life. Tech for your needs. I didn't buy nothing saving for camera. Okay, so tech for your needs, didn't buy anything saving for the A6600 Sony camera. Jumbie, are they not going to do a 512 for AT&T Ultra? I don't know. I mean, I think when they don't release all the full versions of the phone for like all the carriers, it's obviously a way for Samsung to not have to make so many versions of the phone. But I don't even think they should make so many versions of the phone. Like, why don't they just make the Ultra version have 512, or make it have 256, and then from there all the other ones have 128, and just come up with like one color? I think whatever. It's like they have way too many versions of this phone. When will Greggles go all in on foldables? I will once. I love it. This one, I'll give you a little, since we're kind of in between calls and stuff. With my the Galaxy Z Flip, it's cool and everything. The screen's a little bit too skinny for me, like the information it can show at one point. And also the fact that I don't need it to flip. It's like, it's so unnecessary. I'll probably talk about it in a future video more so. The display doesn't really do anything for me. I don't know. It's cool, but like I said, I'll probably return it. Yeah. So are you guys happy with your pre-order stuff? Do you think everything went smooth? Is there anything that you guys? What about the pre-order gifts? Are you happy with the pre-order gifts they offered? I think they did an amazing job offering basically anything you want Samsung-wise. Oscar T's asking, I pre-ordered a phone today. Can I pre-order another in 2 days with the same financing account? Oscar, I don't know. I guess you can if you didn't reach your financing amount. If that makes sense. So like, if you're quoted for $5,000 credit and you spent $2,000 today, then you should be able to spend the extra $3,000, I would guess. But if you're not sure, you might want to call Samsung. B Posey, who would you collab with? I don't even know. Like, I mean, I've collabed with people, but it's like, I don't even know who I'd want to collab with. Like, like what would we do? I don't know. I would collab with almost anybody, I guess. But I mean, it has to be like fruitful for both of us. Like, what are we gonna do that makes it fun? I don't know. Tim C. Oh, he's asking a question. The macro nickel. Am I saying that right? Honestly, Z Flip needs a better front screen. I'd go for the right price. Razer got it right on that. Just their quality control was so bad. Worse specs too. Yeah, it'd be cool if the screen on the outside was bigger on the Z Flip and it actually did something. I think they'll fix that next year though. Oh yeah, Tim C makes it. I don't know if you're saying the OTG for something, but they weren't. It doesn't sound like the OTG, which I don't know if I have one around here. The OTG thing, the little cable that you plug into the bottom of your phone to transfer data, it doesn't come inside the box. You have to order it separately on the pre-order, at least on the Samsung website. I was surprised by that. Yeah, because it's a good way to get your followers up with a collab, but whatever. One of Boots get free buds and accessories. Audie Brian, I got the 512 gigabyte version. Yeah, okay, cool. You got the black, obviously. Brian Hill says the gifts were cool, but the Samsung Shop app was a little buggy. Had to log in on my PC. I did it from my PC as well. Joanna, hi there. I'm watching from Cebu, Philippines. Kindly shout out my name. Joanna Torian. Hey, Joanna. What's up? Good to see you. My wife is Filipino, actually, too. Perspective Tech, I wonder why only the 128 gigabytes for the base Ultra instead of 256. I wonder that too. It's like, if it's an Ultra version, don't give it 128, give it 256. Jimmy is promo, Josh Q. Yeah, they're my buddies. You obviously know them. Fami Naji, can I use my S10 OTG adapter for the S20 Ultra GG? Yes, you can. But you don't need to. You can just use the USB-C cable because the I don't know what. Yeah, just use a USB-C to USB-C cable, and you don't even need the OTG. Ricardo Anton, I just pre-ordered the Galaxy S20 Ultra, and I got the Galaxy Bud Pluses, the rugged protective cover, and the 45-watt USB-C fast charging wall charger with $200 credit. I'm financing with Samsung Financing 36 months. Dude, Ricardo, make sure you pay that off before you get charge financing, otherwise they're going to get you good. Juan says he can't get through to T-Mobile. MacGyver OTG comes with it. If you order it from Samsung, it asks you at the bottom if you want one or not. Yeah, MacGyver, that's what I'm talking about. If you say you don't want it, then you don't get one. It doesn't come inside the box like it has in the past. Juan Flores says, too much for me. Sounds like he's too much for him. 36 payments. Corey Stevens is making reference to Ricardo's 36 payments for the phone. That's true. 36 payments is a lot. You should, for a $1,500 phone, if I were you, I would pay it off in 1 year. You should be able to do. It's like $100 a month, maybe even less. Chris Core, do all the rear cameras record in 4K 60 like the iPhone 11 Pro? It's a good question. I would assume they do because they didn't on the Note 10. Only the main camera did. The other ones did. The wide angle did 4K 30. So I would assume they all do. I would assume they should. The one thing I was actually surprised with this one, the foldable one, is that the front camera is 4K 60, and actually the photos and video I feel like look a little bit better on the foldable phone than they do on the Note 10 Plus, just overall. Fami is asking if I have the S20 Ultra 5G right now. I don't have it. Samsung didn't give it to me. Bastards. Joanna Tehran is saying, to all watching here, kindly visit her home. She'll visit yours too. I don't know what that means. Do you mean their actual house, or do you mean like their country? I'm assuming you mean the country. Let's see. Tim C. Kimmy. Let's get a female on the phone. Let's do that. Come on, girl, ladies. We've had all guys so far. Ladies, shoot me a text. I'm easy to talk to. Let's get a female on the phone. A female's perspective on the show. Let's get it going. Shoot me a text, ladies. Let's get you on the phone to talk tech. Shoot me a text. John is saying S20 Ultra camera versus 11 Pro fight. It's a good fight right there. I think the 20 will win though. The S20 Ultra. I think they'll win it this time. Kimmy says she pre-ordered the S20 Plus Cloud Blue. Got the Galaxy Bud Pluses. What color Galaxy Bud? Oh no, she got the Cloud Blue ones. Okay. Oh no. What color? Yeah, what color buds did you get, Kimmy? Pretty color. I wanted to pre-order the S20 Ultra, but didn't want black or gray. You're gonna put a case on it. Come on. I assume you will anyway. B Posey saying, do you agree with Jerry Rig that these companies shouldn't come out with these phones every year because the tech is not advancing enough? He said they should come out every 4 or 5 years like PS4. No, come on, bro. One reason is the batteries are crap after a year and a half. Another reason is, yeah, he's probably right. No, he's not right. 4 to 5 years is too long. I can see maybe 2 years or something like that. But yeah, I don't agree with him. I think they should do it, whatever. And what he does to the phones, like destroying them, I don't be concerned with him destroying the phones like that. It's so overkill, and like he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong, but it's all for show. All that stuff, and so when he destroys those phones, where it's like this is, like he was saying, like the plastic piece. I didn't even watch it, but I saw some of the comments, like some of it's like plastic or whatever on top of this. The phone's fine. Don't fret. Amar Deep is saying, in your opinion, which is healthier for your battery, wireless charging or wired charging? I don't know. I don't even care about it because I don't keep the phone long enough. So wired probably. Fami, yeah. If I get the S20, which I am, I'm definitely gonna do an unboxing. Sheen Dollar, you can rewind and see what you can actually rewind the live thing, but I ended up getting the S20 Ultra black, unlocked, 512, and I chose the Galaxy Buds and the wireless charger that allows you to charge a phone and a watch wirelessly at the same time. So that's what I got. Let me see if any ladies texted me. Ladies, you're worried. What are you so worried about? Or maybe you texted me. I'm not even looking in the right place. Yeah, still no ladies. Send a text, ladies. Let's get some ladies' opinions on this. Sheena, I think Sheena, that's a female. Includes you. Perspective Tech, thumbs up, people. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, let's get the likes up. We only got 31 in here, and I probably had a million people in the thing. A lot of YouTubers would be out of business if a phone didn't come out each year. It's totally true. Imagine everything. I mean, even the companies themselves. If companies make a lot of money, they're not going to stop making phones. So I wouldn't count on it unless people kept buying them and stuff. You guys are up late. I actually didn't think I'd have this many people in the chat this late, because in the West Coast it's 10:30, and a lot of you guys have called are from like Eastern time, so it's pretty late out there. It's crazy that Tech Talk TV has 1 million followers and he only posts news clips with voice. Man, it's crazy what followers anyone gets. Fami is asking, what are you going to get, S20 or S20 Plus or S20 Ultra? I've already answered S20, which hopefully you just heard that. S20 Ultra black, 512 unlocked. John Vegas is just tuning in, was wondering about it. If I have the upgrade plan with Samsung and I trade in my Note 10 Plus, do you know if I would have to pay any type of penalty since not waiting full year? I think you would have to pay the remaining 12 months totaled up to. So like if you paid 5 months at this point, John, I think you'd have to pay the remaining 7 months in order to upgrade, I would guess. One of Boots, who's bigger company this year, Samsung or Apple? Probably, I don't know. I think Samsung as a company is bigger because they have so many products, but phone-wise, Apple's really big. Apple's really big. Are you concerned? Sheena's asking if I'm concerned about 5G with being unlocked. No, I've heard, because I just saw a story about that, is that 5G, the Samsung is the first phone that has all the correct bands for 5G on all the carriers. So I'm not concerned about it. I don't think, like, at least I hope I shouldn't have to be concerned about it. I don't think AT&T is going to block me out. Maybe they will because they're cheapos. Be posy. If Samsung keeps raising the price, I'm going to switch over to OnePlus. OnePlus phones are dope. I just don't like the cameras, and in the past, the screens haven't been bright enough. But the next OnePlus phone is supposed to have like a 1200 nit brightness, which would match the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Harry Nelson, who are your top 3 YouTubers you like to follow? So it changes all the time. I'll just think of some people that and this isn't just tech, this is like everything. I really like Classic Gaming Quarterly. He's awesome. If you like gaming and like old stuff, he's awesome. Really interesting. Easy. I like actually falling asleep to his channel. And that sounds bad, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Actually, it's very relaxing. I love his channel. Classic Gaming Quarterly. Follow him. I also like GameSack. They do video games as well. And it's funny because I don't even play video games that much. But they're funny. There used to be 2 guys, now it's only 1. And then thirdly, who do I like? I need to look at my feed. Let me look at my feed. I don't watch him all the time. Oh, I'll give you 2 more. I don't watch him all the time, but he's very entertaining. Flossie Carter. I don't watch a lot of tech that much. But I just found this other guy, Brutal Moose. He's actually really good. I've been watching some of his older stuff. He's got new stuff too, but Brutal Moose, I like him too. His editing's awesome and he's interesting. He does like gaming and lifestyle and all kinds of stuff now. Let's see what else you guys got in there. Who's you? Emily says she's interested in the 120 refresh rate, 8K video, and 108 megapixel. Yeah, I'm interested in 120 refresh rate at 2K, so I can't wait for they're supposed to be putting a 2K plus 120 refresh rate update out, at least from rumors. 8K video, I'll be curious to try it, but I mean, I probably won't ever really use it. 108 megapixel camera, again, very cool. I'll be curious to try that as well. Miss Tech Boss says Flossie rocks. Yeah, Flossie is really bare bones in what he does, but he's entertaining and he does his thing and he's got his catchphrases and he's definitely one of the best. I met him too for the first time. I don't know if you guys saw the photo. Let me try to find the photo real quick on my phone if you haven't seen it. You know what's funny? I'll tell you a story. I didn't even talk about this. So I met him at the Unpacked event. And then the next day I went to the airport I was flying Southwest and I'm waiting in the security line and no joke, who's behind me? Flossie Carter. Literally right behind me. I was like, dude, I met you yesterday. He's like, yeah, what's up, man? So down to earth, super cool. I talked to him for a little bit in the security line. Very, very nice guy. If you haven't seen it, it's me and Flossie Carter at the event. Again, very cool guy. Follow him if you don't already, which you probably already do. He's got over 1 million, I think, at this point. Daniel Harris, I'm waiting on the Galaxy Note 20 to either upgrade or wait for the next year, the Galaxy S21 or Note 21. What do you have? I'm assuming you have the Note 10 Plus now. I love the Note 10 Plus. But yeah, it's not. I think you'll be happy with the Note 20. Good night, B Posey. Jay Rivera, thank you so much. Maybe you're talking about his. I don't know. Hopefully you're talking about my show being your favorite. Thank you. Latoya Thompson, which is better to get unlocked or carrier version? It depends. I mean, so the unlocked version is going to have no bloatware. You're not going to have any any carrier apps on there that you don't want or you don't want to uninstall. It also, and then the other part of it, it depends which carrier you're with. Like with AT&T, I can't get HD calling, but you can with some of the other carriers. It just depends. Let me know what carrier you're on. Actually, call me. Text me, 619. Latoya, text me, 619-721-3699, and we'll talk about it on the phone. It's a good call, because we can go back and forth on that one. I like doing the calls. Let me see. Derek, how do you get the 235 from Samsung instead of the 200? You have to get it with the reservation, and they haven't sent the reservation emails out. I don't know what they're waiting for. I really don't. I don't know why they didn't send that out already. At the Samsung event, DJ stepped down from CEO. What is your take on it? Will the change affect the Note series? Probably not. I mean, how much day-to-day operation or control of the actual phone did he have? I would guess not a lot. I think it's a bunch of people making the decisions on the phone, so I would guess not that much. Victor says, I ordered the S20 in Cosmic Gray. On T-Mobile, decided to get a smaller phone this year. Interesting. It's funny, when I hold a smaller phone, I'm always like, damn, I want to get a smaller phone, and I never do. Just because the smaller phones generally don't have like as much RAM or as much storage, or the cameras aren't as good. I don't know. And then I always like to have a big screen anyway to see everything. Ooh, Barry Allen dropping Huawei 5G is the best. I don't know about that, man. Bigger the better. That's true. That is so true. So true. So true. So true. Let me just check. Go big or go home. Ultra is it. Let me check on Twitter to see if there's anything crazy going on Twitter. Nothing crazy going on Twitter. Someone texted me their order. Fernie, is that his name? Oh, yeah, Fernie. Fernie got, which I don't know. I'm not. Whatever. You guys don't know Fernie, but let's see. Fernie got the S20 Ultra 128, the leather cover, silicone cover, and another silicone cover. You got you got all cases. Interesting. I wouldn't have got that many cases, but hey, more power to you. I'm glad you got what you wanted. And then, all right, guys. So, what's that? Fami saying I might get the S20 Ultra as a gift from my son. I don't know, because one time he told me he will give me a Note 10 Plus, but he let down. What do you think? What do I think about what? Which phone you should get? Get the S20 Ultra. Jerry Vera, mid-range phones are what people are starting to settle for with all the price increases. Note 10 Lite, S10 Lite, OnePlus, $1,200 phones is becoming overwhelming. Yeah, but people still buy the $1,200 phones. But I think the best selling, which I'm using my Apple phone right now actually, but the Apple phones, the best selling one is the mid-range one, is the iPhone 11, and that's the one I'm doing this one on. Is the screen on the Z Flip glass or plastic? People are saying it's plastic. I think here it is. It feels like glass to me. I can't remember. It works great. I mean, in terms of like, it doesn't feel crappy. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. I don't know. I don't notice anything. It's fine. Miss Tech Boss, do you have kids and a wife? Come on. Of course I do. You don't follow me on Instagram? Miss Tech Boss, give me a follow on Instagram. It's Greg. I'm probably sweating. That's hard work right there. That's hard work. It's Greggles TV on Instagram. You can see I have photos of my wife and my kid. I actually just posted a little photo, an Insta story of my son tonight. So yeah, give me a follow. Hit me up on there. Yes, I do. So I have one kid, one wife and one kid. Fami, he did not buy me a Note 10. He lied. What do you want me to do, Fami? You want me to call your son? Tell him to buy you the phone? Be Posey, I thought you were going to bed. Do you agree with YouTuber Travis that we need to stop paying these outrageous prices to Samsung and Apple so they will start to drop the price? It's not gonna work, but it'd be nice to think about it. So, Darnell saying, do you think Samsung will change their display design for next year flagship phones? Yeah, I think we're gonna start to see phones, maybe even this year, because there's rumors that the foldable phone will have the cameras underneath the display. So yeah, I think by next year you'll probably see it. Rajavir, hey Greg, back. I have questions. Come on, Rajavir, shoot me your questions. Let's do it. What are your questions? I'll wait for them. I'll wait all night. Anton saying, had a chat with Samsung. The lady said the Ultra Gray comes with 512, which is not true. I wonder if majority of reservations hold all 512 pre-orders of the phone. It doesn't let you order the Gray in 512. Escobar Inc. Samsung Fold 12. I haven't watched that video. I think Flossie Carter has that. I bet I'm young. Flossie Carter has that as a video up the Escobar phone. I haven't watched it. Do you use Hex Installer to theme your Samsung phones? No, I don't really theme them that much. I either download them from the Samsung store. I don't really, or I just keep it. I don't even theme it actually. I just keep it dark mode. White shoes. His cat. Flossie's card. Dark Wolf, what do you think about Apple fanboys? I think they're fine. I mean, these Samsung fanboys, whatever. Everyone's a fanboy. I think it's fine. Emily, will the Ultra be as heavy as the iPhone Pro Max? No, it's a little bit lighter, but it's definitely a lot more heavy than the other S20 phones. I did notice that, but it's not as heavy as the iPhone 11 Pro Max. What else, guys? What else? If you want to be on the show, 619-721-3699. Good night, Jay Rivera. Have a great night. See if you guys want to do a phone call real quick. Also, if you do pre-order the phone, I have my links down below in my videos. If you use those do support the site. Those give me a little kickback. Helps me support. It helps do what I do. I'm so surprised Samsung hasn't sent out the emails for the gifts. I mean for the reservations. I don't know why they didn't do that. I'm really shocked. Interesting. Thank you, Miss Tech Boss. But Miss Tech Boss, did you follow me on Instagram? Or do you? Let's see. I don't see any new... Oh, wait. Is this a new follow? Or is this a question? Tanner Harvey sent me a screenshot. What is this? It's AT&T. I guess he pre-ordered it. I can't tell which one it is. I guess it's the 128 because I think you guys said that it's not really for 512. I'm just going to write back sweet. Let's see. Look at Mace Dog giving me the follow. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the follow. Spiced Apples. Thank you. I'm assuming that's... I don't know. Maybe that's you. Thank you. I use and I don't use it every day because I'm lazy about charging. I have the Galaxy Watch Active 2. I've done a video on it. I need to charge it. That's why I wanted that wireless charger that I got because I never put this on that charger. One of the Boots, thank you so much for the follow on Instagram. Yeah, it's Craig. It's weird that they didn't send those reservation emails out. I don't know why. Funny thing, Galaxy S9 isn't getting the Android 10 update until the 23rd of this month. Not far from now, yeah. Regier says, main difference between S20 Ultra and S20 Ultra 5G. Are you asking? Is the cameras, in the battery. The battery's bigger on the S20 Ultra. And you can get up to 16 gigabytes of RAM if you get the 512. And then the camera is 40 megapixel on the front versus, is it 20? I can't remember. And then 108 megapixels on the back versus 64. Okay, so Sheen Dalla is saying that there's a $235 credit out there last time they checked. Latoya, thanks for the follow. Spiced Apple 75. Team LeBron. Come on. Thank you for the follow. I'm also on Twitter, guys. Greggles TV on Twitter. How many of you, I'm curious, put this in the chat. How many of you are watching me for the very first time? You've never watched any of my videos. I'm curious. Thanks, B Posey. Yeah, see, 4 follows right now on Instagram. Sweet. But yeah, again, how many are you watching me for the first time? Or are you guys? Most of you guys have been following me for a little bit now. At this point, curious. Damn, 3 years, Miss Tuckball. That's a long time. Thank you, Anton. How'd you find me? If this is the first time, how did you find the channel? Like, did you follow me on Twitter and then you follow through on here, or did you just randomly follow me through YouTube and it came up because you saw something was live? I'm curious. Desmond saying it's going to suck if I get the phone later than the public pre-orders when I already reserved it ahead of time. Get the phone later than... Yeah, it will suck. I don't know why they're not sending them out. I even checked my junk mail. It's not there. But at this point, just do it. Just order it. Damn, 2015 boots? Thanks, bro. Always checking you first. Thanks for Javert. Be Posey, that's me. Make sure I don't have any. Kanisha following me on Twitter. Technology nerd who is maybe, I don't know if you're in the thing, but thanks, Kanisha. If you're in the chat, thank you for the follow. All right, Perspective Tech. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Will do. YouTube S20 discussions. That's what you search. Where did you, Anton? Where did you find? Did you search that on YouTube or did you just search it on Google? Like, how did that even come up? John Edwards, good morning. Why do Samsung take so long to release phone after the unpacking? That's a good question. I would guess that Samsung's releasing the phone so late because of... I would guess it's because of 5G. It has something to do with 5G. Probably because they want 5G to be more prevalent, I would think. I don't know. It's a good question. I wondered that myself. They're waiting like, instead of 2 weeks, they're waiting like 3 or 4 weeks. Joel Morale, love your videos. That pre-reserve was all smoke and mirrors. I got the S20 Plus, don't need that huge camera. You have to use the credit or you will lose it, so buy the Buds Pluses then. Yeah, I got the Bud Pluses. That's a major buy for sure, even though I already have them. Matthew McCullough, I wanted to get the S20 Ultra, but thinking about getting OnePlus 8 Pro. Get the S20 Ultra. And if you don't like it, return it. There's no restocking fee. As long as you buy it through Samsung. If you buy it through Best Buy, there is a restocking fee. I think they charge $45. Hi, Mr. Joe to go. Haven't seen you in a while. At least in a live chat, because I haven't done live. RJ, you always give us updates on software, updates, and everything we need to know. Thank you, as appreciated. Thank you, man. Mr. Joe to go got the Ultra 128 or 512. Trolling. Simple Sandman, whoa. I've never seen one of your live streams, Greg. Very cool. I'm keeping my Note 10 Plus. You sure, Simple Sandman? I could have swore you've seen one of my live shows. I haven't done one in a while. Joel Morrell, always buy through Samsung. That trade-in value is insane. Can't beat it. I agree with that. I always do mine. Lately, I've been doing mine through Samsung as well. Just because it's like everything's there. You don't have to mess with the pre-order gifts, the trade-in values. You don't have to go through separate sites or wait for something separate. Their inventory is generally legit. So I just go through Samsung. Check out that Tom Brown edition of Z. It looks crazy good. There are a few Korean unboxings on YouTube, but the phone is worth $2,500. Man, that thing's too expensive. I'm not into that much of fashion, especially when you throw... I'm yawning a lot, sorry. When you throw a case on it, it's like... I mean, the case on the Ultra is clear, so you get to see it, but other than that, it's like, whatever. Katz Kasem, good morning. Katz, where are you from? What country? You must be from another country. You're always in the comments. I appreciate it. Everybody that's in the comments, thank you so much. Every video. Trolling Revolution. What pre-order are we waiting on? Come on. S20 pre-order. RJ, I got the 128 Ultra. I always have micro SD cards on deck. Yes. I got the 512 just because I wanted the 16 gigs of RAM, even though I don't need it. RJ to go got the 128. Very, very cool. South Africa, cats. That's far, far away. What time is it in South Africa? Hey, Google, what time is it in South Africa?
The time in South Africa is 8:54 a.m.
Damn! It's 10:54 p.m. here. They want to Manny Ortiz. Did you get to test it already? I tested it at the I tested the S20 at the Samsung Unpacked event. I did a video about it. You can look through my video archives to see it. Brian Hill, as of late, I've been updating via Samsung directly. Good trade-in. I agree. Joel Moore, you cannot apply the credit to the phone you are buying. You can, however, apply it to a second phone if you decide to buy another. That's actually a good point. If you're buying one for your spouse, you can use that that credit on another phone. Going to get mine tomorrow. Q Park, why are you waiting tomorrow? I'm curious. And where are you getting it tomorrow? Corey Stevens, 512 gigabytes for AT&T website. Available on AT&T website for pre-order. Thank you for that, because a lot of people saying it's not. Thank you for informing us. Cats, yeah, it is pretty late. It is pretty late. But I'm up usually this late. But I'm not up this late talking to them. I'm usually just like editing a video, watching YouTube videos when I do it. What's the rumors about the Note 20 NE? Just I put a video out about it. If you search on my channel Note 20, just what it's gonna look like. It's gonna have basically the same look as this, supposedly. Probably a slightly smaller camera in the middle, and then the camera on the back is gonna be looking like the S20 Ultra. But the buttons are gonna be on the left still. Matthew McCullough is saying, "Cheers, lad. You changed my mind." I guess he means mind. I'm assuming. I am from Ireland. Ordering it now. Hell yeah, bro. I'm Irish too, but I'm not from Ireland. I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I think Boston has the most Irish people in the United States. Oscar, I picked the S20 unlocked, but on the bottom Verizon section says not available in this combination. Does this mean it won't work with Verizon SIM card? No, it just means that whatever color or size you're choosing isn't available for Verizon. Tommy Bomb Gamer, I hope I don't regret spending all this money. I wish I would have waited for the Note. You can always return it, Tommy. There's no reason you can't return it in as long as you got it from Samsung. There's no restocking fee. Otherwise, restocking fees are only like $45 usually at the most. Jimmy Campos Morales, been watching since this S10 releasing. Is the Galaxy Buds Plus worth it? And what color? When do you think the Galaxy Watch is going to come out? What changes do you think? It's a lot of questions. So, Galaxy Buds Plus is so worth it. I actually have a video because the Apple AirPods Pro have been my favorite, and I compare these to these. I think you're going to be kind of surprised by what I think is the best. I'm not going to tell you here. That's all I say. But yeah, get the Galaxy Buds Pluses. They're awesome. And then for the watch, the new watch, I would guess it's not going to be out. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do a separate event to release it or wait for the Note. I think they're going to wait for the Note, I kind of feel like. See you later, Mr. Joe DeGaulle. If you guys want to be on the show, because it seems like there's a new influx of people, if you want to be on the show, let me think how I can call you guys. I can call you on Instagram. Actually, yeah, we can do that. If you're if you're in a foreign country, like you're not in America, I can call you on Instagram. Add me on Instagram and shoot me a message on Instagram, and I can call you on video chat, and I can have you on the show that way. Or shoot me a text if you're in America. 619-721-3699. Shoot me a text, and you can be on a phone call, and we can be on the show and talk. Drew. I don't know. I'm not even going to talk to you, Drew. I don't know what you're getting at. Simple Sandman, I love my Galaxy Buds. Don't know if I should upgrade. Phones say shipping March 4th. I believe they're going to arrive on March 6th. So yes. So Sandman, upgrade. Get the Galaxy Buds Pluses. it's not a huge, massive increase over the Galaxy Buds, but they definitely sound better. And you're right, Joel. It says March 4th for me, and March 6th would be the arrival. March 6th is my birthday, guys. Don't forget. March 6th, my birthday. Big birthday, too. I'll be 40. That's crazy, right? I can't believe I'm going to be 40. It's crazy. Thanks, Joel. That's good. The Ultra is not as heavy as Pro Max. Yeah, it's a little light, a little lighter. I think it's like 12 grams lighter or something. Here we go. We got a call. Got Miles. Miles, I am calling you right now. It's about time we got a call.
Hello?
Miles.
Hey, Greg.
What's going on? What's your I was gonna say what's your name, but you already know your name. Where are you calling? Where are you from?
Utah.
Okay. All right. So, what phone did you pre-order? All that? Give me everything. Give me all the details.
I got the Verizon carrier, the S20 Ultra, the 128 gigs.
Okay. What color?
The Space Gray.
Space gray. All right. And then what did you order it through Samsung or through Verizon directly?
I went through Samsung. I was kind of disappointed though because I realized that you get the extra trading value if you do the Verizon financing.
Oh, okay.
So I just went, so I have an S9 Plus and they were going to give me $300, but since I didn't do the Verizon, they gave me $160. So that kind of hurt a little bit.
So, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Well, I had a question. I know I never got the reserve email, and I only got the $200 credit, not the $235.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat as you. So I didn't get my reservation email. Nobody's got it. I don't know why. I'm assuming they're probably going to send it in a couple of hours at this point. The other part of it is the credit. When I did 2 pre-orders because I'm assuming you haven't been in the show the whole time. So I was saying in the beginning, the first time I pre-ordered it, I said I was getting $225 and I pre-ordered everything, but I noticed that the credit for my free items never went through on the order. So I pre-ordered a second time and instead of getting $225 or $235, it was down to $200, but it worked, the $200 credit. So, I mean, it's only $35. I'm not that worried about it, but yeah, everyone is in the same boat as you at this point of not getting that extra credit. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. To me, that comes off as like bad customer service from Samsung. I don't think, and that's one thing I like about Apple is that if Apple was doing the same thing, Apple would have probably had everything right. Samsung sometimes seems a little bit disorganized with this kind of stuff sometimes. But no one's unfortunately got it.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering if you had any suggestions on that. I'm wondering if maybe I just wait for the email if it comes in and then do it all over again and just cancel the first order if that's how it's going to work. You don't think that would cause a delay, do you?
That's what I would do possibly, and make sure that when you do that second order, I'd keep 2 orders at once and just make sure that the second order says a certain time of delivery, like the same time. March 4th ship date. That March 4th seems like the earliest ship date so far for everybody. But then the other thing is you could potentially, someone made a good suggestion of reaching out. You can't do it right now because they're closed. Sales office is closed. But tomorrow morning, reach out to the sales office and say, I did the reservation. I only got $200 credit. Can you credit me the other $35 or something like that? You could do that.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah. Anything else?
I got a fun question since I've been watching you for a couple years now.
Yeah.
I don't remember what event it was for Samsung's reveal, but did you ever get to meet Linus?
You're talking about when he was kind of rude to me? When he was kind of rude to me?
Yeah. I was laughing when I saw that video. I'm like, aw.
Yeah. No, I haven't. That's funny in 2 ways because I've never seen him again. But at the same time, it's funny he was even on the show floor because a lot of those guys, like he's really big to YouTuber, so a lot of those big YouTubers usually aren't on the show floor when I'm filming like those at those Samsung events. Usually they already have the phone and they just leave. Like I know Marquez MKBHD, he was at he was watching the show live like this past one we just did, but then he left really early. And I don't even think he didn't film the show floor like afterwards because he already had the phone. So it's like, I'm surprised he was there. So no, I haven't seen him to answer your question. And I don't know. He seems kind of cocky to me anyways. Like I've kind of said it anyways, but he's probably a nice guy. I don't know. He seems kind of cocky to me, but he's probably nice. I don't know. But yeah, I've never seen him.
I don't know. I just felt bad when I saw that live. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I felt like I understand where he's coming from because he's like, he's stressed out and stuff. I understand where he's coming from. But yeah, no, I never saw him again. I don't know if I would ask him again. I don't know. I probably wouldn't ask him.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I might actually switch to the S20 only. No, if they do this, if they get rid of the hole punch. If it's underneath the glass, I'll probably sell this Ultra. I'm not going to lie.
Wait, say that again. You might switch to what again?
If the S20 Note comes out.
Oh, the Note 20. The Note 20. Okay.
The Note 20. I'm sorry. If the front-facing camera is underneath the glass, I will probably sell this Ultra in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit to you, I definitely will, without a doubt. Even if it doesn't, just because, I mean, for the channel, and then just overall because I always want their newest phone. So, and you got to remember too, you're also which version did you get again? You got the S20 Ultra.
Yeah.
How much did you pay out of your pocket?
I just paid in full. So I think it came to like $12.30,
okay.
$12.70.
And that's with your trade-ins and stuff.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, because the reason I say this is because I was thinking about like what you'll get for a trade-in value. You'll probably get $700 with the Note 20, I would guess. So at that point, You're probably going to pay $500 out of your pocket for the Note 20. I would guess.
I would do that in a heartbeat if that's the case.
Yeah, that's what I would guess. Yeah, I wish Samsung's upgrade policy let you upgrade every phone they release. That would be cool instead of having to wait a full year. You know, like their financing program. That would be cool. I don't know why they don't do it. They should. So, do you have anything else, man?
No, man. I'll let you get other callers coming through. I just wanted to say hi and thank you for everything, man. I've been watching your stuff for years, and you're great. So
thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Nice meeting you, by the way.
You have a good one.
All right, bye. All right, very cool call. I love talking to you guys. That's one. I used to do live shows like multiple times not multiple times a week, but I do it like once a week, and it was always cool talking to you guys. Let's see what you guys got going on in the chat. I've been doing this for 97 minutes already live, so if you want to watch the rest of the show, you can just rewind. There's tons of questions in there that I've probably answered that you were curious. Tommy says he's been watching since the Note 7 fiasco. Yeah, I got a ton of followers when I started when the Note 7 was going on. I got so many followers and you guys coming over from that, like me talking about that. I love the Active 2. I wish I had better app support, like apps on the phone. Like there's not like, I wish I had like a Nest app and I wish I had Google Assistant built into it. It doesn't have that. Brian Hill said he stopped following Linus after he was mean to me. It's pretty funny. Thank you for the support on that. Richard Bennett in Hawaii, the S20 Ultra 512 only comes in black. Yes, that's correct. Helen, anyone else who had traded your device before? I have like a tiny scratch on my current device. Will they accept it for trading in Best Buy? I think they will. I don't know for sure though. That's a good question for the chat. I'm glad you put it there. Joel, a huge problem I had with pre-orders with the S10 last year. You cannot have 2 trade-in pre-orders in the same household. They withheld my second phone until my first phone got accepted by them. That's kind of lame. Dark Wolf, I don't know. I'm not sure how late I stay. It depends how long you guys stay in the chat. The audience is staying pretty consistent around 65 to 80 people at a time, and that's good with me. Let me check my Instagram, see if there's any new people on there or any new questions. Okay, I'm going to call Cats. Let's see. Katz is gonna be on the phone. See, I'm going live. Katz, are you gonna answer or what? I'm trying to call you to get you on the phone live. Not answering, Katz. Not answering. I'm calling you. Did you answer? Did you answer? Katz.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you, Gregor?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Well, how, did you? You might have, and maybe I read it too, and because I'm reading so much. Did you pre-order the phone?
Not as yet. In our country, we do it differently.
How do you guys do it? Yeah, so just before you start, Katz, who's on the phone, she lives in South Africa, so she's going to tell us how South Africa does their orders for the Galaxy S20.
We normally we can either, we don't trade our phone in. We either sell our phone and we can purchase it from another person that orders it.
Okay, so you would have to pay.
Yeah.
Theoretically, you have to pay full price.
Yes, that's true.
Okay,
That's
so
all.
you're not going to get the phone?
I am going to get it.
You are going to get it.
I want to sell my Note 10 Plus and then purchase it from another person.
Okay, now when you buy it, are you buying it through your carrier or like the phone company, or are you buying it through Samsung?
From Samsung.
Okay, and then do you guys get the free gifts or no?
No, not really. We have to purchase it separately.
Okay, so you have to purchase it separately. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
So we make out better here in America
And,
then.
I just want to tell you, love all your videos. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And can't wait for your unboxing.
Yes, March 6th probably. So hopefully or maybe sooner. So we'll see. But did you have any other questions?
Okay, you're breaking up. You can't really hear you properly.
Did you have any other questions?
Not really.
All right. Well, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Good talking to you.
Okay, thank
All
you so much. Bye. Take care.
All right, that was cool. You gotta getting the international callers in here. Make sure see if I have any other ones. Yeah. Wait, I just received an email. Brian just received an email if referencing to the same thing. Let's see. Did I get an email from Samsung? Let me refresh my email. No emails for me just yet with Samsung. Okay. Doesn't look like anything new's going on. Chris, congrats on the pre-order. Which one did you get? The 128 or 512? Okay. Over 102 minutes. Very long show for me. So let's see. Very cool, Chris. Congrats on the phone. I think we're all broke, man. I know I'm broke right now. I still have this on my credit card. I need to get the foldable phone. It's unnecessary, the fold, I think. Though I will admit, I was watching videos. Let me pull up one of my videos real quick. I was watching videos on this the other night, and I didn't, because I don't have a stand or like a pop socket or something to keep it, or a case that keeps it elevated. So it was cool to put it on its side. And let me just do this real quick. There we go. I was watching videos like this. Where's that sideways? All right, there you go. It was cool to bend it and just have it standing up like that. I liked that. It was almost like a curved display, like those curved displays on the monitors and TVs they have. This is like the only reason I like this or use the curve like that. Otherwise, again, unnecessary. Jeff Young got the 512 T-Mobile S20 Ultra tonight. Congrats. Super excited about this phone. You held it in your hand and played with the phone camera. How awesome do you think the phone was? It's tough to say like how amazing it is just because of the fact, Tommy, because I didn't spend tons of time with it. So like to say it's like, oh, it's the best phone ever, I can't say that. But it's the one thing, the big takeaway is that the camera, but you're going to be surprised how big the camera bump is on the back. It's humongous. Katz, you're welcome. Thank you for calling. Don't be nervous. I hopefully I don't make you guys feel nervous. If you do these call-ins, hopefully I'm easy to talk to. I try not to put. I know I wouldn't. I'm not. I try not to be a. I'm not a mean person or a DICK or an ass or anything like that. Magical. I want to see some moon photos from the S20 Ultra. That may be a deciding factor for me, dude. Moon photos. I got some cool moon photos with the iPhone 11 when I was in Hawaii. I thought that was really cool. Jeff Young already ordered the UAG case for the new phone from Amazon. Hopefully it will help hide that camera bump. Dude, all right, that reminds me, I need to reach out to UAG to send me some cases. In fact, before I forget, do a little bit of work while I'm waiting. Tell UAG to send me some cases. Let's see. Let's see, before I'm doing work at the same time. Can you please send me some S20 Ultra cases? And maybe they're not ready. Sometimes it's funny. UAG always usually sends me their cases after the phone comes out. I don't know why. It's always super late. Thank you, Katz, for being so kind. Spigen all the way for Joel. All right, guys. My throat gone. And then I'm going to be up soon in like a handful of hours doing not my live show, but my news show. So I'll probably talk about like how everything like went. Like if the pre-orders got backed up, I'll talk about that in the morning, and I'll talk about the pre-order gifts that they gave, and I'll talk about whatever else. So you can watch this show on demand. I'll leave it up. But the big takeaway from today is that it seems like most people ordered the Ultra version. There's some scattered pluses and regular S20s, but I would say from my fans, the Ultra version is the best-selling one. The 128 is more best-selling over the 512. The major gifts bought I would say the Galaxy Bud Pluses for most of you guys. So that's the biggest takeaway that I got from most of you guys. Obviously there's some differences, as you know, everyone's different, but thanks for watching and hanging out, guys. I appreciate it, and make sure you subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys down in the next one. Thanks, Chris, for hanging out. I see you. Blessings, man. So have a great night, guys.